Hi, Virgo. It's Mary Jo from Enchantress Tarot. Long time no see. Happy July. This is your July 2020 reading for Virgo. Thanks to everyone who's watching and subscribing. It helps keep my channel going, and I appreciate and welcome any new subscribers. So let's see what we have. I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck. We'll start off with your first card. You have a major arcana with strength. Beautiful. Okay. The knowing who you are in the universe and your powers and ability, your skill sets. Strength talks about a gentle way of knowing and getting things done. Talking about a reserve of courage that you don't even realize you have, Virgo. So that being said, looking at this card, strength is Leo in the Tarot, and we will be entering Leo this month. So it could be with the onset of Leo that you'll be starting to feel a renewed strength and empowered again, where you may have felt that you lost it and you weren't able to control what was going on. Well, most of us aren't being able to do that as a collective, but on a personal note, Virgo, you like to analyze things and you stress and worry about things when they don't go the way that you are planning them to do, because you like to set things out like a chess player all the way across the board. You like to see every move and every outcome of every move before you do it. So you're cautious to the point of being overcautious. So with the strength card, it's talking about you becoming more in tune with your abilities and knowing that strength that you have to carry you through will be in trusting. And it's not easy for a Virgo to just trust. They like to control what's happening. They're worry warts. With the strength card, she has this gentle knowing in the universe. As she looks out into the stars, she knows that everything is going to be as she plans it to be, with the best outcome. It's not about how it's going to get done, Virgo. It's just knowing that the fact that you want it to be so, you will it to be so. God says, thy will be done. He's talking about us. Our will be done. And that's what he wants for us. So for you, with whatever's been stressing you, and the way she's looking in the deck, she's looking at the past, worrisome, that will be passing for you. There's a sense of being more fertile and grounded with this energy, feeling that in a gentle way that you are getting what you want. This is not being about aggressive and frustrated. This is about a gentle calm and reserve in manipulating things in the situations in your life without even taking an action that is bold. It is about a gentleness, and sometimes that could be without even doing anything physical, Virgo. It's all in the mental realm, and since Mercury rules you, that is the mental realm, and quickness, speed, wit. Having your wits about you and trusting that you're making logical, practical choices to get what you want by starting with a thought and putting it out there and just knowing and trusting, I'm going to get what I want. And I'm going to let the universe figure out how to bring it to me with the best outcome. Because another major arcana coming up for you with the Wheel of Fortune. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful card of Jupiter, and it's abundant blessings. And the way Jupiter has been transitioning right now with Saturn and Pluto has been very tight the last couple of years. So it's been wreaking a lot of havoc on you and all of us. But depending on where it is in your chart is how it's affecting you. Knowing when this card shows up that there's going to be a shift and a new cycle for you, Virgo, is starting. Now, yes, you're not that far out from your solar return. Many of us feel our solar return energies within 3 months, and some as little as 6 weeks. So you feel this renewed sense of expanse, and things seem to be going your way. And you need that to happen for you. Let's just say that at the time that you've been worrying over everything in these last 5 months, it's been highly stressful, especially for Virgos. You get that anxiety. This is I feel like I just could breathe right now. Like my shoulders are relaxing and my neck is just relaxing. So like that tension you've been holding on to, you know, in your neck and your shoulders and your back will be releasing for you. And this is a turn of events that something suddenly changes for you for the best. Where you have had things going downhill for you, Now they are in an upward flux, and we're asking you to go with that flow without needing that stressful control of what is happening, but accepting what is happening and going with that flow of it and knowing that the universe is bringing you to everything you want with the best outcome. Yeah, because then you have the Four of Wands. So this is a collaborative situation, in a work or social situation where you guys got it together. In a team effort, you've culminated something. This is joyful. It's playful. It's reuniting with people in a situation to celebrate. So this could be a graduation that didn't happen, a communion, a quinceañera, a confirmation, a wedding, an engagement party. Like people are even doing everything over Zoom. Someone I know did her sister's baby shower over Zoom, and she opened the presents while everybody was there over virtual, watching it. So this is like you coming together in the physical. See the bunny wraps there. So things are going to be hopping along, and there's more fertility in things in your life. So if you are holding off on signing papers for a new home or holding off on this big ticket item, I feel like it's going to be in a completion now. So it's a time to celebrate this new big event in your life. Oh, and it ties into this here with the Wheel of Fortune expanding, with Jupiter expanding on everything it touches. So this is going to bring a renewed energy. Let me just look at the card. You know, these people are celebrating. It's like a collective of a community celebration, or is even as little as your own family. That's something that's been put off for a while and you're waiting for it. Like maybe it was supposed to happen around April 11th to 20th when Venus was in Aries, and it didn't happen for you. It feels like it's happening now for you. And this crowning flowers with a dragonfly above it, I'm really feeling spirits working their magic for you, for things to flourish right now in your life as it begins with this new cycle for you. And it's for a time. You know, these transits pass, and depending on where it is in your chart and how they play nice with each other or not. But this is a good thing for you. So welcome it in, and instead of contemplating what can go wrong, Virgo, we want you to just contemplate on what can go right. Because all that pretty little head effort of yours that you create in negativity, the universe will say, okay, I'll give you more to be negative of. If you could use all that energy for something positive, it's all going to be perfect. Well, you're right. I don't know. I'm letting go of how it's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. And it's going to be the best outcome for me. So whether this is in love, work, school, your family dynamic. Because I think people who follow me all these years know how I read. These are general, but Spirit is still talking to every one of you about a situation in your life, or a person in your life, or a thing in your life, an event that's happening, and giving you the outcome of it. So it is a time of feeling a completion, where you're celebrating, your energy is being restored, things are starting to move forward, your passion is renewed, and you feel a success for all the effort that you had put into it and that you've been waiting for. And then you have the Page of Cups. Now for some of you, this is a child up to 18, boy or girl, water sign, emotional, feeling, sensitive, reflective, receptive. So that would be our Cancer, our Scorpio or Pisces, or that could be their ascendant. And maybe you've had a great deal of difficulty the last 5 months with these young people because of what's happening in the collective, and trying to compartmentalize what's going on to someone who's so young. It's been difficult, and they're feeling it. And these people are very feeling. They can sense things, maybe even empathic. Be patient with them at this time, even though you're at your wit's end, because there's a different feeling. You're very mental realm and logic. And this person is of emotion, and you don't relate to that. And they don't relate to you, because you're in your head and thinking, they're in their heart and feeling and sensing. So if you can use that grounded Virgo energy in a gentle way with this sensitive, and I mean sensitive, psychic energy and child, you can form a very strong bond with them, because it is uncomfortable for you to go into that place. And they're all about welcoming you into that. They could be a very good calming anchor for you, and helping you to calm and ease that worried mind. Now, if it's not a child for you with that dynamic, it's some news that's coming to you that's going to help with a healing for you. You know, when we look at the water, it is emotions, yes, but for me it's also spiritual energy. Trusting your inner divination. Starting new at something that's an emotional journey for you, about you trusting in the outcome. And like I said, for Virgo, it's difficult. And it could even be something, a new love entering in your life for those of you that are single. And it feels childlike and new and fresh, you know. And it's exciting for you. And you're ready to welcome this. And others of you that have had some stagnation in your relationship, this is an inspirational feeling coming to in a healing way with your relationship. And that you're feeling like now you have a handle on it and you see it's glowing from the cup. So you've got the renewed passion and inspiration that you need to keep the spark going in this relationship because you've been through some trials and tribulations. But definitely a card of healing and good news about things in your life becoming emotionally more gratifying and pleasant. Joy, bliss. So enjoy it, welcome it. Please don't question it. You can if you want to. You can worry if you want to, but Spirit is saying you don't have to. This is just an earthly situation that you are perceiving in a certain way. And everything is about your perception. Okay, Virgo? So when you can start with your heart center and feeling love around the situation or person or thing, the universe will reverberate more of that to you. So rather be in lack, be in tune with your spiritual side, your inner divination. And I know that's not always comfortable for people in the mental realm, the air signs and the earth signs, because you're more practical and pragmatic. But trusting and giving into that sense of feeling and knowing in a loving way everything's going to be all right. Like when you fall in love with someone, everything is roses, everything's wonderful. That's what you want to do right now, this feeling of being in love with you, being in love with life, no matter what's going on around you, because that can change just the way you're thinking. And we need the powerful thinkers like Virgos to put in the positive work for us. So I hope this does help you. I hope you have a great month. Thanks for watching and tuning in. It was nice to connect with you again. It's been quite a while. I'll see you all next month. And remember always, I wish you the best.